Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the YouTube station identification of one of the best from Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in my basement. No, my name is not Ken Ober. I'm Eric Lima, and I got the crazy Clooney dude going on. And this is not MTV's remote control. This is WEML-TV, channel 77, episode number 83. I think I'll play remote control for the Nintendo system for the Saturday, for the 11th installment of Saturday Super Starcade. What you think? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I have because it was my birthday weekend. It's gone now. We're back to reality here on Monday. A lot of craziness going down. A lot of things have been happening. There's beautiful weather outside. A little bit of spring tease. A little bit. That's okay in the middle of the week. It's okay. And then we get back to reality. Kind of like next week, though. Technically, it would be. But the fact of the matter is that a week from this Saturday is springtime. So I'm just... I'm just curious to see how long could it be until until we get things going here. Trent Brown is back with the New England Patriots. I'm really excited about that. Mostly sunny. It's hit 60 degrees. So, see 10-day weather. 60. Whoa! Look at the. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Let's see. For next week. Rain, snow showers, and more shower 2 in the afternoon. Mostly it's rain. It was mostly rain next week, which is fine. You know, rain does not bother me. The only time it bothers me is if there's places like the WEML-TV Festival and the Portuguese Feast happening and rain happens. You know, that's the only thing that'll bother me. Other days, I'm not worried about it. Speaking of the Portuguese Feast, it will be back this year. I don't know how they're gonna do this with the pandemic and all, but I think everybody's confident about the vaccines been handed out and all that. A lot of people come up to me and ask me where the vaccine place is. From all my local friends, if you're heading to the mall and you need a vaccine place, it's gonna be at the Dartmouth Town Center. It's gonna be the old Circuit City building, and if you want to get there, you can go by the mall, go by Route 6, just see Bed Bath & Beyond right next to it. It's the old Circuit City. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it. And then you get there very, very quickly. So if you go to the Dartmouth Town Center, right next door to Bed Bath & Beyond, to your left, next to BJ, in between BJ's and Bed Bath & Beyond, Circuit City, that's where you'll get the COVID vaccine. All right? And hope you guys, and best of luck to anyone who's going to try to get that. Because it is very in high demand, obviously. So be on the lookout for that. As far as everybody all over the world, today is the birthday of one of my all-time favorite women's wrestler in WWE history, past, present, and future, and that would be Melina. Melina she's 42 years old. She don't even look it. Man, she is gorgeous. And I remember first seeing her back in 2005 when her, Johnny Nitro, now John Morrison, and Joey Mercury made their debut as M&M, and in their first match at the Madison Square Garden, they won the tag team titles, beating Rey Mysterio Jr. and the late great WWE Hall of Famer Eddie Guerrero for those titles. And they made their debut at Carlito's Cabana, so it was really cool. So, in honor of Melina's birthday today, my question is this: how would Melina fare again if she came back to the WWE? Fared against some of today's superstars? Who would she face? So, I figured, because we saw the return of Victoria and Jillian Hall at the Royal Rumble this year. And we saw Molina making an appearance earlier in the year, part of Raw Legends, and seeing a match go down between Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. So, when Drew McIntyre was the champion at the time. So I figured what would happen if Melina did actually come back, hypothetically speaking, because you never know in the WWE, anything can happen. What if Melina came back? Who would we like to see her feud against? Now, a lot of people will say, "Oh, don't bring back the old talent because the new talent is right." I get that. Peyton Royce did a passionate plea for to the brass, say, "Hey, give me Asuka. I want to face Asuka. Asuka's hurt right now, but I think Peyton Royce versus Asuka for the, Peyton Royce better show that she can beat Asuka, But, Peyton Royce probably is frustrated. Possibly splitting the Iconics may not be a good idea. I'm not so sure. But, anyways, Peyton Royce, I figured Yeah, Peyton Royce on the list. Yeah, I could put Peyton Royce against Molina. You know, if Peyton Royce needs someone to really to challenge her to take another step, another level, take it to another level, I think Molina would be the perfect person to challenge Peyton Royce one-on-one. That would be a great matchup to see. So I would pick, Molina's. This is called the WBF Thoughts number 5 wrestling booking fantasy thoughts. So Molina's, all right, WBF opponents. That when I say these are that would be like people would like to see Molina face if she ever came back to the WWE. Peyton Royce. I think Peyton Royce would learn a thing or two from Molina. And I think Peyton Royce, if she wants to face Asuka, I think, Molina could, help Peyton Royce step up her game. And speaking of Asuka, I put her on the list too. Molina versus Asuka. Imagine these two ladies going at it. And I can tell you, Asuka and Molina have that personality, that fiery personality. And, an international flavor type. Molina is Latin. Is of Latina descent, and with Asuka being Japanese, this would be an excellent matchup between these two. Now, I know Kairi Sane has retired from the WWE as an in-ring competitor, but Kairi Sane and Molina would have a little bit of history because even though Kairi Sane's no longer, I would have loved to see Molina versus Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane and Molina did team up, and when Stardom traveled to the U.S. before Kairi became a WWE superstar or whatnot. Kairi Sane, and I would love to see those two. Kairi's got a lot of heart, so does Molina, and I think but Kairi likes to take it to the air. Molina is a little bit more of a submission specialist, so to speak. Takes it to the ground more of a ground-based attack, and I think it would have been an excellent matchup. But how about Io Shirai versus Molina? Now, this matchup, I can go for. Another contrast in styles. Io Shirai likes to take it to the air. Io Shirai is like the Japanese version of Lita, almost. And to me, Io Shirai likes to take risks, fly through the air. And she flew off the cage with a trash can on her head. And and against Molina, I think Molina's key would be keep her grounded and, keep her grounded, and not have her fly in the air, work on the legs and all that. That would have been a great matchup for sure. And let's see, Molina versus Alexa Bliss. Now, Alexa Bliss reminds me a little bit of Molina with facial expressions, the way she acts. But with her fiend-influenced mind going right now, it would be an interesting situation because Molina can get easily freaked out by everything. I remember when Eminem and Mark Henry teamed up against The Undertaker and Kurt Angle in a handicap match. And I remember when The Undertaker took off his hat and rolled out eyes in the back of his head, I heard Molina scream, a little high-pitched scream. Imagine the mind games that Alexa can play with Molina on this one. I mean, think about it. Molina could be the ultimate scream queen in a horror movie. And that's how I think the mind games could really kick it up a notch. All right, so Alexa Bliss, that would be another matchup. Naomi. I know Naomi has idolized Molina, looked up to Molina as a hero. And Molina and Naomi, or have them team up. Well, either way, Naomi and Molina, that would have been a heck of a match for sure. It splits athleticism. I think this match could have gone either way. I love it. So, let's see. Carmella. I mean, Carmella's got the diva-like attitude like Molina had when she first came into the WWE. So it's only fitting that Carmella and Molina go one-on-one. And I can see Carmella throwing old lady insults at Molina, and Molina probably slapping her till the middle of next week. I'll love to see those two ladies go at it. And I'll tell you what, that will be something else. Let's see. Who I see Molina would like to pit her up against next? A lot of matches going on. Let's add another Aussie in there. Toni Storm. I think Toni Storm's got the attitude, and she's got the attitude right now, and she's taking on Io Shirai for the championship. But imagine Toni Storm and Molina going one-on-one. that would be that would be a cat fight for sure. I mean, just it would be something to uh, it would be an awesome matchup. I think these ladies will probably be a knockdown, drag out fight, and if need be, it could spill into no disqualification, no count out type of matchup. Let's see who else do I want? Xia Li. Now Xia Li's new attitude under the Tiansha faction with Mei Ying and Boa. Xia Li's new attitude and the killer instinct could give Melina a run for her money. I mean, these two ladies could, have had that, ruthless aggression. And believe me, when it comes to ruthless aggression, Xia Li has it in spades. So had Molina. I'd like to see these two ladies go at it one-on-one. If they made the match happen, Xia Li, I would welcome it. I will definitely welcome it. Well, people call Molina a queen. How about Charlotte Flair? Charlotte Flair? Seriously? These two, Charlotte Flair and Molina? I'll tell you what. That would be a heck of a matchup. We all saw Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus at SummerSlam a couple of years ago. Dream matchup for sure. And Charlotte Flair and Molina, get these two ladies going at it, man. Get these two ladies going at it. That would be something else. And let's add up another four horsewoman to the mix. Sasha Banks. A lot of people want to see this matchup. Sasha Banks, the boss, versus Molina. I can see Sasha Banks idolizes Eddie Guerrero, so she'll probably use the Lucha Libre style, like Molina loves, uses that style. I think Sasha Banks and Molina make it an Honor Woman match. And if she ever says, I'm going to challenge Sasha for the SmackDown Women's Championship, make that match happen. Who knows for sure? All I know is Sasha Banks, Molina, it's a dream matchup. How about, we have not seen Becky Lynch since she became a mom on maternity leave. But Molina versus Becky Lynch. I mean, these two have hot tempers. And they can really go off on each other. I say this, Becky Lynch, Molina, Hell in a Cell, maybe. That'll be a heck of a matchup for sure. And just, in the back of my mind, I would love to see that matchup. Becky Lynch versus Molina, but Becky Lynch will probably find a way to break Molina's arm. So that will be a heck of a matchup. Let's see, who else should I have pitted up Molina against? This is a tough one. You know what, though? I would not mind this matchup. Molina versus Lana. And I'll tell you why. If Lana wants to prove herself to be just more than a pretty face, Molina will be the perfect person to challenge Lana. Say, show me what you got, Lana. Show me what you got. I'll help you along. Like my girl Naomi's going to help you along. We'll help you. And I think Lana would be a heck of a matchup. But even though Lana doesn't have great, I think Molina will bring more of that out of Lana. That's what I'm thinking. If anybody can help Lana out, it would be Molina. That's for sure. I'm trying to think who else could. I know Molina's only faced Beth Phoenix and Mickie James. Let's see, who else would I pit Lana against? Oh, I pit Molina against. Excuse me. How about we go to NXT UK for this one? I wonder how Molina would fare against Meiko Satomura, the final boss. Now, this could be a matchup worthwhile. I can see these two ladies going at it in a matchup, and I can't picture, hole for hole, move for move. Molina's very flexible. Who knows how this matchup was going to end? Let's see, who else? Now, let's say if Molina claims herself to be the most dominant diva in the WWE, how about Nia Jax? A lot of people say, no, not Nia Jax. Nia Jax or even Piper Niven, one of these two ladies, because of their size and strength. I wonder how Molina would fare against the ladies of these of these two ladies because of their size. How would Melina go about it? Melina will have to be very smart. If Bret Hart calls her one of the best wrestlers in the world, and Bret Hart wanted to give her advice, go for the legs. I think Melina is smart. She can do that. And how about Rhea Ripley? Rhea Ripley, same thing. Small, and Raquel Gonzalez. All right, Raquel Gonzalez. I'm adding these two because I think the way to beat Molina, for Molina to beat either of these two ladies, take them off their vertical base, keep them grounded, ground and pound, take them out off the legs. I think that's what Molina needs to do, is learn besides the California Dream submission hold, she's going to have to get. How about, Shotzi Blackheart? Shotzi Blackheart and Molina, these ladies would go wild. Give them like a hardcore match or something like that. They'll probably beat each other's brains in or something like that. But I'll tell you one thing, that will be a heck of a matchup. Let's see. Who else? Who else would I like to see Melina go up against? All right, let's say Melina does not sign back with the WWE. Let's say she goes to AEW. Let's go to Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida, the AEW Women's Champ. Why not? Why the heck not? NWA is already working with AEW, and if Melina says I'll show up and challenge Hikaru Shida for the championship, why not? Right? I've always believed that Hikaru Shida can give. The women's division there needs a boost. I think that'll be great. Britt Baker could be another one. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Britt Baker. She'll probably have Reba, a.k.a. Rebel, in her corner to do her dirty work. But Britt Baker, that will be a heck of a matchup, too. Let's see. Thunder Rosa could face her. But how about Maki Ito? Maki Ito. Surprise, mother bleeper! That was really funny. Maki Ito would be a heck of a matchup for sure. Japanese strong style, and I'm sure Melina would love to learn the Japanese strong style. I think Maki Ito has it, like Hikaru Shida. And how about another Japanese star from AEW, Rio, the first AEW Women's Champ, Rio. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand. A little Duran Duran 80s thing for you. That would be a heck of a match, but Rio's very small. And I think Melina would have, a lot of these ladies can give Melina a run for her money. Let's see. I know Anna Jay is injured. That would be a heck of a matchup. But how about Tainara Conti? Think about this. Think about this matchup. These two lovely Latinas got a temper and a half. They'll get fired up, and they probably would go at each other. They have the attitude. And with Ty's background in jiu-jitsu and judo and all that, I think she'd give Melina a run for her money. Make this matchup, another Iron Woman matchup, right? Tainara Conti and Melina. That will be a heck of a matchup. Let's go to Impact Wrestling for this one. Shoot. Su Young, Susie, or Susan? I see, you got the three faces of Su Young. You got the cutesy Susie. You got the serious Karen like Susan, and you got the bloody undead bride Su Young. The mind games that Su Young can play with Melina, it could drive Melina batty. If you put Melina against the ring with Su Young, I don't expect Melina to back down. I say Melina going after her. Going all at it and possibly make this thing a no disqualification hardcore matchup. Susan, you're probably going to get the same thing in her business mode, and I think Susan will probably go after Melina and probably play a little bit of mind games. We'll do whatever it takes, break rules, something like that. Susan can be a very, very dangerous individual. Susie, however, I think that's where Melina's going to dominate unless Susie brings out that little dark side in her. And either way, what personality, it doesn't matter. She would give Melina a heck of a matchup. I'm trying to look. Jordan Grace, there's another young lady I would love to see Melina go up against. Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace, former Knockouts champion, Thick Mamba Pump. It will be a heck of a matchup. And then she'll learn a lot from Jazz. So you're talking about a huge opportunity right there for Jordan Grace to showcase her skills and possibly give Molina a run for her money. Molina, again, she cannot outpower somebody the size of Jordan Grace, or Piper Niven, or a Nia Jax, or a Rhea Ripley, or Raquel Gonzalez. Molina will have to rely on her smarts to defeat any of these ladies that are big. And I know Beth Phoenix probably was the closest thing from Molina as far as, closest thing to these ladies as far as strength and power. And Molina will have to rely on her smarts to basically, win any kind of match against these young ladies. How about we're going to go back to NXT? We don't know what her new name's going to be, but Taya Valkyrie. Now, I mean, you may be wondering, Eric, it's a little too personal on this one. Maybe. Think about it. John Morrison, Melina's ex, is now married to Taya Valkyrie, a.k.a. Kira Forster. I think if you give her the name, it would be Kira Morrison or Taya Morrison. Think about it. The history that these two ladies have, this one will be Hell in a Cell matchup worthy. These two ladies, give them a bigger stage. WrestleMania, these two ladies, they probably would be going at it. They would be going at it. But, I think the weird part is the Miz will probably start up the pot with this one. And possibly John Morrison will go on with it and get these two ladies if Molina ever comes back to the WWE. But I think with Taya Valkyrie now signing with the WWE/NXT, I highly doubt the chances of Molina coming back. But if she does, hopefully, and if they keep it professional and they work this into a storyline and say, hey, let's get Molina and Taya Valkyrie in a matchup, who knows for sure. And that's what I'm personally, that would be something to... Something. Right now I'm writing her name in as she's traveled over the world, so I'll probably give her a new name. I wouldn't mind Kira Morrison. That would be a really cool name. Let's see. Rosemary. Let's go back to Impact on this one. Molina versus Rosemary. Need I say more? More mind games. Although a lot of people want to see Alexa Bliss versus Rosemary one-on-one. That'll be an interesting matchup to say the least. It's like, who? Rosemary Crazy Steve versus Alexa Bliss and The Fiend in a mixed tag? Hey, that's WrestleMania worthy. What kind of match would it be? Poor Randy Orton will have to referee that one. Say, I'm going to let you guys go at it. Anybody puts a curse on me, that's disqualified. Yeah, I can't believe what happened to Randy Orton last night. That is strange, man. So, yeah, Rosemary versus Molina. Talking about shrieking, screaming queens, man. Let's see. Who? I want to. There's a lot of people that I would love to see. Let me see. All right, let's go to Japan for this one. I've always wanted to see this matchup. Now, the reason why I'm writing this young lady's name down, because this young lady started off, like Melina, as a model. Mina Shirakawa. She started off as a bikini model, and then she got into wrestling. Melina started off as a fitness model, got into wrestling, learned the trick of the trade. So these ladies come down almost similar path. Both are gorgeous and good looking. Why not? Why not Molina versus Mina Shirakawa? That would be an excellent matchup for sure. It's beauty, brains, brawn. These two ladies have it. Let them go at it. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the WWE. Let's go to the SmackDown route. And Bayley and Molina come from California. Let them go at it. Let them go at it. I like to see Bayley's big mouth running that she's like the best women's wrestler. Molina claims to be the most dominant diva. I say bragging rights. For bragging rights, Molina, Bayley, let's go at it. All right, I got one more spot, and let me see. Who do I want? I'd like to see Molina face if she ever came back to either to wrestling and either to sign on with AEW and sign back with NWA or even WWE. Let's see. Give me a minute, folks. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Uh, hmm. Ah, let's see. Imagined. All right. Now remember, just hypothetically speaking. You know, what if she ever came back to wrestling and decided to wrestle? The majority of them are WWE superstars brand. I'm trying to. You know what? Ember Moon will be my last. All right, Ember Moon, or heck, Ember Moon. Ember Moon. The Eclipse versus the Last Call, California Dream. Both ladies are athletic. And another name that I would want to mention, Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez. I'm not going to write her name down because I got no room. Or I can do this. Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez and Molina. You're talking about, Mercedes Martinez is I think the East Coast version of Molina. Attitude, attitude, grit, everything, mean, and just, I say Mercedes Martinez. Ember Moon, trained under Booker T, and I think Ember Moon and Molina would be a heck of a matchup. So these are matchups. I would write Billy Kay, but with her goofy comedy gimmick and possibly would not work. I know Peyton Royce has got the drive, but Billy Kay, I know what they're trying to do to her, but unless you align yourself. So this is, you know what? I got one more. These two have never interacted in a matchup, one-on-one. I know they brawl. AJ Lee. I know she's not coming back to wrestling or anything like that. I'd be surprised. But you never can tell. You never know what the heck is going to happen. AJ Lee and Melina. Need I say more? That's one of them. So these are all Molina's wrestling booking fantasy opponents that I came up with. That's a good list. A lot of lists. I could easily use top 10, top 5, top 20. And that's how I think. So in honor of Molina, happy birthday. Molina, happy birthday to you. I hope your birthday is totally awesome like mine was. And if you decide to come back to wrestling, hopefully some of these ladies will be on your list. And you can cross them off one by one. A little bucket list of opponents. Now, Dream Survivor Series team. Now, I know now let's continue with this. Dream Survivor Series teams, okay? Now, let's say, all right, Molina's Dream Partners, all right? Molina's WBF Partners, that would be Wrestling Booking Fantasy Partners. Let me see. Would be for the women's tag team titles. I would love to see Molina, Mickie James. Molina, Mickie James, Team OVW. Molina, Mickie, they came up from OVW. I say Team OVW alumni. Another one, Naomi, obviously. That will be, like I said, both athletic, got the splits going and everything else. That will be top 5. How about Asuka? Asuka and Molina like the showmanship. They're both showy. They're both flamboyant in their own ways. I think it would be really cool. Asuka and Molina as a tag team. That would be awesome. Another one, Io Shirai. Again, you're talking about potential fantasy opponents. How about fantasy partners? Io Shirai. All right. And let's see, one more. I know Melina did team up with Kairi Sane, but how about this, Xia Li? This is only a tag team. This regular tag team. All right, for the women's championship. But I think if she ever came back, Mickie and Naomi would be the top 2 lists. Now, if I had a Survivor Series dream team involving Molina, dream team involving Molina in it. If Molina was team captain, I would put Molina, put Mickie James. I know, actually, not Mickie James. I would put Molina, Io Shirai, Asuka. Now it's past and present we're talking here, so I'm going to put Kairi Sane. And Xia Li. That would be my Survivor Series dream team. 3 ladies from Japan, 1 from China, and led by Melina. I think the language barrier is going to be a little rough, but Melina will probably make things work like she always does. And they probably love the team of Melina. They know the Melina's driving attitude. That could help. That could be the universal language to help them have her beat any team they put in front of them. So I just really am really stoked about that. So, looking at it again, this is our tag team partners for the Women's Tag Team Championship, who I can see Melina team up with, and my Survivor Series Dream Team right there of Melina. Again, Melina, happy birthday to you. Hope your birthday is wonderful. Hope we see you back in the ring and see you back in the ring doing your thing. Okay. I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. God blessings to all of you. God's blessings to all of you tonight. I am going to rehearsal to practice all these songs. Our goal is Easter to come back to actually playing. So there's a lot of hope there. Okay. So thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope your day is about as well as mine is. So so I'm just wiping down the board to make it look nice and clean. All right. I'll see you in the next episode, episode 84. This is WBF Thoughts channel number 5, WEML-TV channel 77, the YouTube station identification of Eric Lima. That's me. All right. See you guys later. God's blessings. Have a wonderful day.